I am sitting here at Dry Creek Manor as a little rest. I'm just collecting my thoughts. It's July 2nd. Let's get the UI up. There it is, July 2nd. I'm just taking a quick breather because August is going to be nuts, and this is my plan for this episode. We're going to get through August together. I think it'll be fun. I hope the episode doesn't get too long. We're not going to show extended parts of anything other than me talking at the beginning, apparently. But here we are. Oh, I want to, real quick, the money you see up at the top, $11,393. That is real money. That is real money. Loan paid off. Between episodes, I just did a bunch of contracts. I got through all three of the baling contracts to cycle through, and there were some harvesting contracts and a few cultivating contracts. That's where we're at with that. And then productions, because some of the stuff went to the Lavish Lewis Levigator, we went through and I made some flour with some extra wheat. Let's deactivate that one now. That one's going to be going for a while. That's good. Oh, I do not want to visit. Oh, hello. Oh, this is not as pleasing. Not as pleasing as Dry Creek Manor. Let's go back. Visit. Yes. Oh, there we go. This is my nice spot. Beautiful area. This is what I want to get done today. I got a plan for August. We're going to get into the contracts first. I want to get all those done because those, of course, go away. So I want to get all those done. Hopefully there's a lot of them, but hopefully there's not. I don't know. This whole time as well, and I'm just going to keep talking, I guess. I know I could hire out workers, but I don't want to right now. I will at some point. I'm going to start hiring out workers because the farm's going to get too big. But this is my challenge for August. So we're going to do contracts. Then we're going to mow all the grass, which is everywhere. We'll show you that once we get to August. Harvest potatoes. Harvest the sorghum. Plant canola in field 56. Plow the road in between the kind of two smaller fields over by the Lavish Lewis Levigator. Plow the potatoes after the harvest. Lime what needs to be limed, which will probably be at least the road that we plow in. And then oilseed radish in field 53 and 54. And oilseed radish 57, 58. So those are done for the winter. And we'll make plans on those in the spring. How's that for a list for August? How's that for a list? Let's just jump right in. The first, we got to do okay, for sure we're doing early as possible. Sorry if it's dark. Jump right in. Contracts. Cultivating, I'll take it. Harvesting, small, yes. Canola, small, yes. There we go. So that's going to be the first plan. We got those already. Let's hop on here. I don't want to forget this. Oh, I did forget to show you the used gear from July 2nd. There was nothing too amazing in there. These were in there. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is amazing, but not for now. Silage compactor, not for now. And is this a yarder? Yep, a yarder. Not for now. And a tank. All right. Well, that makes life easy. I'm going to bust out the contracts. So let's get those done real quick. I'll show you a little quick montage on those. And then I'll probably get most of the... No. I wanted to show you this because this is going to be amazing. Watch this. We'll turn the grass on as always because I always need to turn the grass. Look at yellow, 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 yellow. And this is essentially yellow. That means it needs to be topped, but we don't need to top it with our ropa. And this is the field we're going to plow in today. To make this one big field. Oilseed radish, there. There we go. The only thing that's not going to get done today is the soybeans. That's it. Oh, man. Woohoo! And we got to mow here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the contracts done, and I am going to get most of the mowing done, and then we'll bring you right back in. It's going to be amazing. As you may have seen, the contracts just kept popping in. They just kept coming. I just kept doing them. Look what time it is right now. It is 5:20 in the evening, and the only thing I've done in our fields is the mowing. This is the last of the mowing, which is a very, very good thing. But our list has started off slow. In fact, I look at this. There's still more contracts. I had to take a break while it's light out to make sure that we were able to get some of our own field work done. I've started looking at the list. We'll see how far we get. I might have to prioritize because September is a little lighter. Maybe not contract-wise, but for our farm, September's a little lighter. So I might have to prioritize and take some stuff off the list, get that stuff done in September if there's no effect at all to the farm. So let's take a look at the list here. Contracts are going to get moved somewhere. I'm not sure where on the list. I'll figure it out while I'm editing where they're going to get moved. So there you go. The contracts are moved. And the mowing, let's finish it off first, and then we'll just take it off the list. Here we go. There we go. Mowing. Ooh, no. Not yet. Don't take it off yet. Editing me. There we go. Okay, now mowing is complete. Let's take a look at our fields. I also wanted to say that, let's see. Let's bring this up. Let's turn the tractor off. We need to add to the list now. So adding to the list is rolling the grass fields, the big one, not these. These we can't roll. These are just regular grass. But look at all the silage, or the grass clippings, I should say. Look at all the grass clippings in this field and this field, which is our cow field, and this field over here, the Lavish Lewis Levigator field. It's going to have to be called production field, I think. We're going to put the oil mill over here once we can afford it. Look at all those grass clippings. And lastly, the big old field back here has grass clippings in it, and this one here. This one has less because we only mowed it once. This one's been mowed a couple times already this year. That's a lot of grass clippings. That is a lot of grass clippings. Let's keep moving on the list because we need to keep this episode moving along. I want to get done with August in this episode. I think that's just kind of a fun little goal. Let's pull out the rope. Time for the potato harvest. Let's get it done. This is going to be a dang mess. I have nowhere to put potatoes. I don't want to put them in the silo of the train because we're not selling them on the train. We're going to get the big old potato refinery over there fairly soon. So I don't want to sell the potatoes. I don't want to store them in that silo over there. Oh, we do need to fill up the piggies a little bit. We're going to fill in their deal a little bit with some of the potatoes. It's not going to be much. They don't eat many potatoes. Let's get this potato harvest started right here. And we're not going to show a lot of each harvest. I will show you what we do with the product. Is this on? Yep, it's on. Once I have like a full trailer full, it's not on. Oh, and I'm trampling. Oh, no. Oh, back. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, Raxamelius, what are you doing? All right, turn this off. Over to the shop. Yep, I forgot. We gotta throw the narrow tires on. Well, yeah, let's repair it. Sure. Customize. Narrow tires. I forgot to put the narrow tires on. Bummer. We have so many potatoes, though. It's not a huge deal. Let's go pick up our weight, apparently. And let's get started on those potatoes again. Here we go. Take two. It's on. It's down. I have the narrow tires on. Bring up the potatoes, please. Without trampling them. There we go. I want to bring in real quick. Like I said, we're not going to be watching too much of a harvest here this month because that's not the point of this episode. There's plenty of episodes that have harvesting in them. But I did want to mention something real quick. I met up with my dad this weekend. I shouldn't say met up with him. I saw my dad at one of my daughter's dance competitions, and we had a little break, and we just got to talking. He grew up on a farm, And it was interesting because I knew a little bit about the farm, but not a whole lot. But now that I've been playing this game, I have a much greater context for how farms work and this and that. So I started asking him about the farm he was on growing up and things like that, what they had, what they farmed, and animals or whatever. And I'm not going to say a whole lot this episode. Maybe I'll kind of spatter a bunch of different things in different episodes and things like that. But one of the things that did get brought up was silage. And what did they do? They had cows. And how did he make silage? What did they do? And all this. And it was interesting the whole time. We're just like talking. And he knows nothing about this game. He knows absolutely nothing. And he would talk about the process for what they did for silage. I'm like, yep, exactly like this game. Yep, which is awesome, which I don't really know why I would be surprised by that. But one funny story he had was they did silage in a silo. So they'd put the grass clippings in the silo and let it ferment in there. Well, apparently we'll say juices from the fermenting silage would come out the bottom of the silo, and the cows were around, and the fermented liquid is basically alcohol, because that's what fermenting does. So he said the pigs would go and drink all the water from underneath the silo, and they would get drunk. That is amazing. Can we add that to Farming Simulator 25, please? Can we add... I need to empty this here. I need to do it right here. Because I can't... let's move it over to the other side. I can't get the other tractor into the field. Although it looked like it trampled the tops, but not the potatoes. Anyways. So can we get that in Farming Simulator 25, please? Cows that hang out at the bottom of silage silos and get drunk. Let's add that. The last thing I'll say about my dad's farm just for today, I'll try to get more stories out of him, is that they did do, as an overall, they did do corn, and they also had a little bit of every farm animal on this game. They had chickens, they had cattle, they had sheep, and they had pigs. So I'm hoping to get some more good stories out of them. We'll see what we can get, but I just found that super interesting. So our second load of potatoes from the harvest. I think we're going to bring these over to the pigs. The pigs don't eat much of this, especially now because there's not that many in there. They just don't eat that many potatoes. So let's go put some of these in there and then dump the rest in the shed. And I might be going back on my word. We might be bringing a good load of these over to the train and sell them because we have so many potatoes. Look at this. We've got 18,000 liters, and this is how much we've done in this field. You know what? I'm going to call it. We're going to have to sell some. I'll meet you at the pigs. This first load isn't going to the train. Definitely making a road here at some point. It's just too easy to go in here to drop these off at the pigs. The way I'm looking at this here is, let's get into position. There we go. Here we go. Here's the pigs. Food is looking good, but from what I could tell, it's 100,000 total capacity. That's my guess. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. About 100,000. So 100,000, 5% of 100,000 is 5,000 liters. And we still have 3,500. So I'm going to tip some in here. It's not going to be many. Right there. Let's try that. What does that look like? 5,204. Boom. Pigs are full. So I'm going to try to fill up this. So we've got sorghum coming in. So I'm going to fill this up to 50% at least. Grain we have coming in. Do we? No, we don't have grain, but we do have protein. We have the canola. So we'll get that up to 20%. And that'll be that. We do have a little bit of wiggle room with the capacities. The ratio doesn't have to be perfect, right? Every time. Oh, I gotta go this way. The ratio doesn't have to be perfect every time you fill stuff, but I just don't want to fill it with the potatoes, and they just don't eat them that fast. Let's go back to tip side back. Let's see. There we go. And this is going to be a dang mess over here. I'm accepting it. This is not the final solution. I don't want to pay for a conveyor belt right now. But this is going to be a dang mess. The good news is it's going to be a lot easier to maneuver this trailer into position than it was those nasty dolly trailers. Let's go like this. And Control I. See how this works. Oh, yep. This is just the worst solution that I could have come up with. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're just spilling everywhere. Oh, this is just the worst. Whose idea was this to do this? Let's do... Oh, gosh. This is just not okay. Let's do one more bucket load here, I guess. And then the rest is going to the train station. One more trailer load. And the rest is going to the train station. I don't even want to show you the rest of this. I'm going to finish the potato harvest because we need to keep this episode moving. We got so much to do. We need to keep this moving. So I'm going to finish the potato harvest. Most of it going to the train station. That's right. It's dark out. 8:18. Picking up the last potato here. I brought one full train trailer load over to the train station. I did one more class trailer full over to the shed there. That's just that's not looking good over there. That potato shed is not okay. It is not okay. We're going to drop off this last load of these potatoes over at the train, and then we're going to get working on the sorghum field. Even though it's dark out, sorry, we're pulling an all-nighter, and I got to get my work done. We're doing sorghum next. Here we go for the train station. Let's see how many liters we have in the train station. I can't remember how many we had last year. It had to be a lot of them because we had that monster field full of potatoes, and most of them we sold. I think most of them, didn't we? I think we did. I should keep a ledger. Should I keep a ledger for how many potatoes we sell each year and how many we harvested and all that? That might be a little bit too much work. So let's take a look here. There we go. And I don't know how to see how many are in here other than let's just go in the menu. And this one, potatoes, 43,000. Yeah, I think that, because I dropped off, yeah, that's about right. I think that's how many is actually in the silo. Oh, don't go too far. Oh, gosh. I almost had to back up this dolly trailer again. You can't have that. Let's go dig into the sorghum. What do you think? We got equipment just lining the road here. Lining the road, ready to be used, already been used. Oh, look at it. It's all shiny clean. We got a shiny clean harvester. It won't be like this in a few minutes. We're going to go one row all the way down. Yep. So this is the old field we had. We've already worked this one. We had grass on before this. But the field up just ahead is our brand new one with brand new crops, and oh, I love it. I love it. This winter, we're going to have a good amount of money. I think we're going to have a lot left over because really the only thing I have slated to buy is we still need to get that slurry distributor, but so we got slurry distributor, oil mill, which is 80, so it's 100,000, and then the potato factory over there, which is maybe 130. What are we looking at then? It's getting close to 300,000 already, isn't it? It's already getting close to 300,000. All right, maybe we won't have a whole lot extra, but I want to save up for a new harvester. Clearly, this harvester is not big enough for this field. This is going to be a huge job for this little harvester. It's going to take all night. It's going to take all night. It's 8:35 now. We'll see when we're done. I'm probably going to forget to mention it again. But hopefully it's not light out when we're done. It might be. Filling up the last of this trailer. This is the first trailer load, and I have a very, very interesting graphical representation of pigs. Look at the field. You can see from this side. I've done some on the other side. I've done just a little bit of this end, a little bit of that end. Look at the field, how much I've taken up off here. It's a pretty good amount. It's probably a third of the field, maybe? It's a pretty good amount. And I have 22,000 liters, 22,500 liters in the trailer. We'll meet you over by the pigs. Just remember this. Remember the look. Into the piggies they go, but before I tip it, I got to show you. I got to show you this. Here we go. Okay, it's ready. Here's the menu. Sorry, menu. Total capacity, I believe, is 100,000. So I hope it is, because that makes life easy. If this is 100,000, then that means 50% is 50,000, 25,000, 20,000 liters, and 5%, 5,000 liters. So we're just over 5,000 in the root crops. Perfect. That's great. Base food, 50%. Right now it's at 15,000. I've got 22,000 in my trailer, and I need to get this up to 50,000. I need 35,000, so even more than that trailer to get it to 50%. And you saw how much field that, let's say that this was empty, I would need over 2 of these trailers, over twice of what we've done already on that field, to fill this up once. That's almost that entire field to get just the sorghum to fill up this feed. Now, how long does this last? That's my question. We don't have that many pigs, so it's going to be fine this year. But how is it going to be when it's full? When we have the full, was it 270 pigs? Whatever it is. When it's full, how quickly is this bar going to go down? You see what I'm saying? So I need another, let's see, I need another 13,000 liters. 13,000, so another half trailer. So I'll do that. We'll get 13,000. We'll fill that up to 50%. Basically, will be the base food, and that will get the bar up to 100%. Basically, am I making any sense at all? Oh, I'm gonna crash. Nope. Stop just in time. All right. You see what I'm saying there? Like this is a lot of sorghum, and when the pigsty is full, the Parawedding Pig Palace is full. We're gonna need some land. And a harvester to get all this up. These pigs are going to take a lot of food. You know, okay, so if that total effectiveness bar, if that lasts for the entire year, then I say acceptable. If that bar lasts as long as it lasts for the horses, we're going to need a lot of sorghum. Or corn. I got to look it up. Yield per acre. Which one's better, sorghum or corn? It might be worth investigating corn for something like that. That's my graphical representation. Why can I not say that word? Representation of how much food these pigs are going to eat. It's a lot. Look at how much this field has been harvested. I've got almost 12,000 in here. I got another 2,000 liters in the harvester, and that's going to get us up to that 50,000 liters of the pigs. And there's already 15,000 in there. So in order to fill up just the sorghum part of the pigs has taken this much of the sorghum field. Here we are. Let's light up the situation a little bit. Dump this in. Piggies, you are expensive. I think that's a known thing. Why did it stop? There it goes. That was weird. It must have just been right on the edge of the tipping spot. I don't know. Where are we at? 51,300. Oh boy. It does not hold. It doesn't hold 100,000. We're pretty full. Well, that's fine. We got enough. Root crops are good. That's plenty, obviously. Grains, we're good. We'll put a little bit more protein in there. And it'll be good until they eat it down. It'll be fine. Giants, can we just make the capacity on that 100,000 to make math easy, please? Can we do that? Easy math? I want easy math. All right, the rest of the sorghum goes in the, whatever that is over there, the silo. The rest of it goes in the silo. Sorghum harvest is complete. Here's some more graphic representation about what's going on with pig food. This trailer's not even full. We put let's see how much is in there. Is it going to be full? No, it's not going to be full. So we put a full trailer and a half or so into the pigs. And now I'm not even getting a full trailer full of sorghum off of this field now. What? Oh, piggies, what have you done to me? What have you done? This is going to be fun, just to see where this goes. We're going to, like, this is going to be our potato field, but we're going to, like, have to get that field right there and do all this sorghum just to feed pigs. And that's only one part of their food. That's the way I see it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go put this in the silo. And I also, real quick though, I do want to top off the horses while we're over there. The horses are getting left behind in August. I have not ridden them, and it is 10:50 p.m. So my time prediction was incorrect, which is good. Good. More time for more stuff. All right, so horses, top them off. It's not much. There we go. Good. Put the rest in the silo. Horses are not going to get ran today, and that's okay. Horses are hobby. Got our grain door going. We'll back this. Oh, life is just so much easier with this trailer, isn't it? Isn't it? Life is just so much easier with this trailer. As I still can't back. There it is. There it is. Let's turn this light on. Sorry for the darkness. I just got to work through the night. That's the way it goes. In it goes. How are we looking in here? We already had some sorghum in there, so that's good. Proteins I was talking about as well. We're going to put the soybeans in, which aren't today. Those in the field over by Dry Creek Manor. That's the protein we're putting in there, the soybeans. Oh, finally. Holy cow. Wow. That was a lot. All right, so we got 80,000 and it holds 125. So we're good. We are good. We'll have more to put in there. Probably a lot of soybeans will go in there. We might have to just sell some of those soybeans. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes to harvest those up. That's it. That's it for sorghum. That's it for harvesting. Now we are off to this field straight ahead is the next project. Canola has to go in August, so I want to get that done first. And look at this. I was just snooping around while I was harvesting, and look at that beauty. $4,000 for a cultivating contract. I want that. So I think what we're going to do, the only thing, that field, that canola field over here, it's going to be canola, is the only thing left, check both ways, that has to be done today. I want to get this field done too as well, and we will. I think we'll have time for all that. I still got to put the ropo away. Let's do that. I'm going to put the ropo away. We'll grab the cultivator and we'll cultivate in the oilseed radish. And then we have to do some stone picking. So I'll grab that cultivator quick. It is nice that the shop is open at 11 p.m. Oh, sure, might as well just repair while we're here. I want to put my tires back on, my standards. There we go. Free. It's awfully nice for them to stay open for something, to do something for free. And we're off. Get the canola going for the year. We gotta get rid of those stones. They should come up after I get done cultivating this in. I'm hoping. They better. Here comes the last of the cultivating, and then it's on to stone picking. Stone picking drama is coming next. Are they gonna come up off the field? Am I gonna be able to get all these stones up so I don't have to look at them all year long? I hope so. There's nothing worse than red dots on my fields. Look at this. Oh my gosh, those red dots are awful. We got to get them up. So that's next. Once we get this canola situated, then the next thing on the list is going to be meadow rolling. But we do have a lot of work to do on this field yet. Stone picking is just the next part. The nice part about all this is it's coming up on midnight. And this is once we get this canola field, hello? Stuck? Really? Ugh. What in the world? Come on. There we go. The nice part is that once this canola field is planted and the meadow grass is rolled, so our two grass fields over there are rolled, everything else can be pushed to September. So we're sitting pretty after this. So what I'm going to do is let's get this canola field planted up, and then we will do the meadow rolling, and then I want to bust out these contracts. You've seen all these contracts. Yep. Not going to do that one. Not going to do that one. This one I want to get to. So I want to get all these done, and I want to do that cultivating contract because everything else can go until September. The only difference is going to be that I'll have to put one more layer of fertilizer down in the now barley field across the way there. If I do it next month, it has to get planted in September. Because I try to keep it on the first, if there's a 2-month cycle, then I like to put it on the first month of that 2-month cycle. Oh, by the way, the drama has been resolved with the stones are coming up. Stones are coming up. The final moments of stone picking. Here we are. We're getting the final ones. I know there's one that I missed towards the other end of the field, but we're going to drive that way anyways. We'll get the last. We got to get every last stone. We can't miss any of these. I want no red dots. We can't have. Whoop, whoop. You tried to sneak away, but I caught you. Please don't be glitched in. Please don't be glitched in. Good. You tried to sneak away, but I got you. That's right. You can't escape the Raxamilia stone picker. After this, I misspoke. We're not going to do the seeding next. Next is wow, there's a lot down here still. Next up, we got to put a layer of fertilizer down. I want to put a layer of fertilizer down, and this one will be double fertilized, and we'll be all set to go. Before we start into the other end of the field, let's take a look at the map. Yep, we got a few on the way. Ooh, we got one over here and one there. That's good to know. So let's head left and then one there. So once we pick up whatever right here, right? Yep, straight ahead. There's one more. We're going to head left and go down the left side, and then we'll be done stone picking. Off to fertilizing. Where is it? Right in front of us. These edge ones are tough because sometimes it's just like one little deal and you can't even really see it because it's hidden in the grass maybe. Bummer. Only 92 liters left. We need to get fertilizer. I'm going to use this as a good opportunity. Here we go. Here's the used gear. It's after midnight. I already have one of those. I already have something like this. Grind stumps. We don't need that. And we certainly don't need, well, we need this, but we definitely don't have the big Volvo that it goes with. That would be amazing if we had that. Let's grab some fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer, 3,200. Buy. Yes. Off we go. Wow. I just completely finished the fertilizing and didn't record it for you at all. Sorry, here, but how about this? Ooh. Dark blue, no stones. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Now you get the satisfaction of getting the fertilizing done. It's all dark blue. I'm gonna get a bag of seeds. I don't know that we have enough in here right now. Let's hit the wrong button again, as always. We'll hit the wrong button. There we go. Seeds. We'll just buy one bag. And money's down just a little bit, 24,000. I went and repaired the Massey Ferguson. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the seeds. I'm gonna repair this tractor right now too. I like to just keep them repaired. So let's go get that done while we're right here. Might as well. And then, let's change this right away to canola. There it is. That's what we're putting in the field. Here we go. It's perfectly prepared for our canola. We got some stuff to do after we get the seeds in. We got to roll it and weed it. But it's perfectly prepared. Let's put it in. In goes the canola. This is going to be a lot of canola. I think we might be set on this for a while. We might have to do like 2 fields of sorghum type of situation for next year. So I was thinking about it. That big field there that we just pulled the sorghum up out of, that might be bigger than this field here. Like these two together, are they bigger than this one? It's close. They're close. And next year, this is going to be sorghum. Not dark blue. Not dark blue. That's next. That's next. We got to roll those fields to get those dark blue. Let's get this canola in, though. That's the first priority. The canola is in. The canola is in. It'll be future protein for our pigs, maybe. But it's mostly going to be going to the oil mill that we're going to get fairly soon, hopefully. Hopefully fairly soon. We got 23,000, but we got a lot of contracts. A lot of contracts to get done. Let's fold up this drill here. Head back. We've got 2 more things to do in this field. We've got to roll it and weed it. And then I think I'm going to put the rolling of the meadow rolling of the grass fields and the contracts all together. And we're going to do a quick montage. I got to keep moving on this episode. Got to keep moving. Yes, I know. A few episodes ago, I said rolling is my favorite part. And it is. And I said, I always skip with you guys. I don't want to do that anymore. But today's the exception. Today's the exception. We have to keep moving. We have to keep moving in this episode. We're go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We are coming up on the patented Raximilius perfect field. All the lines are perfection. The only thing we're missing is the weeding, which we're going to do next. But there's nothing to mess up on the weeding other than not catching a little spot. But we won't see that. It'll be the perfect field today for sure. We won't catch the weeding spot that I missed. I won't miss any, though. That's right. I'm that precise. The Raximilius perfect field is well underway. Let's hang on here right to the last second of rolling. Make sure I don't mess something up. Of course, I'm joking. There's nothing to mess up anymore. Here we go. This corner right here. And there it is. There it is. Let's get the weeder. Here we are. Here's our to-do list for today. The second round of contracts are coming up, but we are almost done with field 56. Canola planting in field 56 is almost complete. This field will be done for a year. We don't have to touch it for almost a year. I am so excited. I want to get to some meadow rolling and some contracts starting right now. Take another break from contracts. I think I have a good solution here. This is what the contract screen looks like. And I just logged on, so now there's more. Now there's more. It's fine. It's okay. I've got these 3 left, and all 3 of these can go into next month because their harvest season is still available for all those crops. I want to see if we can't get this barley field all oilseed radished up. Let's see what we can do. I got my plow here to create fields. First thing on our list, I'm going to try to get the whole list done. I think we can do it. It's 10:41. I think we're going to have enough time to do this. Let's sneak this over here, and we're going to try to plow this field in. It's the next thing on the list. Right, like that? How's that? That's pretty good. Let's do one swipe going this way. And then we'll get the edge on the other one. Then I'll just plow it all in. And I'll fix this in a second. Don't worry. I'll get all that. Here we are on the other side. Let's get this little line done. Right here. I think this will be good. Yep. Looks good so far. Straight lines. Oh, yes. I'm going to paint the roads another time. We don't have time in August. There's too much going on. All right, the rest is pretty simple plowing. I'm going to plow up the rest of this road, and I am not going to ruin the line I just made. There we go. I'm going to plow in the rest of this road. I'm going to plow up the field right next to us because it was potatoes and it needs to be plowed. And then we're going to move on to the next thing on the list. We're going to get this done. I am very, very confident that I'll be able to get my list done in August and maybe even run the horses. I don't know if all the contracts will be done, but we're going to try. Here comes the end of the plowing. It's looking great. I forget, we got stones now. I think I'm going to let those stones go until we plant the barley. It's only in a month. We'll let them sit there, and when we roll the barley in, they should go away. Right? That's... You know what? Worst case... Well, We'll have to live with them for a year. That's the worst case, I guess. But I think that they'll go in with the barley. Should I just roll them in now? Oh, my gosh. I don't know. And there we go. The potatoes are plowed in. I want to... So this is what this looks like now. So bad. Weeds, stones, nasties, some fertilized, big stones, small stones, lime. Let's take care of that lime. The lime stripe. Let's take care of that right now. We'll see. We may need to go get some more lime here. Do you think a little over 1,000 liters is going to be enough for that one stripe? That's the question. Let's find out. Ooh, it's going to be really, really close. 900, 800. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it. I'm over halfway there. We still have 600 liters left. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got it. No problem. What was the question? There was no question there. Yes. Yes. It's looking better. Okay, we got rid of the lime stripe at least. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to mulch up that field because I want to plant or not plant, I guess it would be drill a no-till seed, the oilseed radish together with that field over there. We'll just get them both done at the same time. So let's get that other field mulched up and then go from there. I think that's it. Then we're going to just cultivate, or we're going to direct drill both fields, oilseed radish. And that'll be that until next month. And that's our list complete, I think. This farm really does make me so happy. I love the way this is all coming together. We are set up really well for the future. This field, once it becomes one, we'll get rid of the road right in front of us and the one off to the side at some point. That's going to be a little ways down the road. I want to keep these 3 fields kind of separate right now, just because I want to be able to do separate crops in case something happens. I think we're good on field size now. I did look up some stuff on pigs, but I'll tell you about that next episode. We'll talk more about the pig food rotation next episode. Let me finish up this mulching. I know you're kind of seeing the same thing over and over again. There I am starting the field, and here I am finishing the field. That's just kind of the format for this episode. This isn't going to be the format going forward. There's still going to be watching. I just wanted to do something different this episode. Get all the way through August. I knew there'd probably be a lot of contracts, and I know we had a lot of field work to do, and we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. We have touched all but one field. The only field we didn't touch is this one over here, the soybean field. By the way, when we talk about pigs, that was not a good choice. Soybeans was not a good choice. It was something different to do, so we'll harvest it up and we'll do something with it. Not a good choice. I don't understand soybeans. All right. This is it. Oilseed radish drilling. That's it. Oilseed radish has been selected. It's on. We are short of our grass field, so we don't accidentally cultivate that. You know, I've done that plenty of times. And there we go. The oilseed radish is going in. Was that a big rock that I just... Oh, you know what? That one's been there forever. The big stone is kind of glitched in. Maybe sometime we'll try to pick that up again, but... Here we are. Field 53, 54. Bring up the list. 53, 54. Oilseed radish complete. I'm just going to leave those stones in. I'm just going to do it. I got to just let it go. There's so much to do in August still, contract-wise. I'm just going to do those contracts between episodes. I'm not going to do them as part of this episode. I have great fear of this episode being extremely, extremely long, and that's going to be the way it goes, but I have fear. Here we go. The last thing on our list. We've started it. Ooh, we are about halfway done oilseed radish in this field, and I just realized I keep forgetting. I've looked at this gear, but I keep forgetting to bring you guys in to look at the used gear. There's really not much. There's a Kubota. We've seen all this. And then another little RTV deal we don't need. And I think that must be a forestry tractor. That thing looks pretty awesome, though. But I think it's a forestry tractor. And then while I got you here, too, I think in the spring, we'll make a decision in the spring, but I think what's going to happen is maybe the field we're in now is going to be potatoes, and the field behind us is going to be something else. I think that's what I want to do. There's no need to have both these fields full of potatoes. That would be weird. I mean, look at our potato pantry over there. Potato pantry. Our failed potato storage system. Granted, by the time the potatoes go in and by the time they get harvested, the potato refinery will be ours. So who knows? Yeah, I'm keeping it open. I'll keep an open mind. We might do both of these potatoes depending on the storage capacity of the potato refinery and how quick it is and all that stuff. We'll see. And so here we are, coming up on the end of the episode. Our list is complete. Our list is complete. Our tractors are dirty. They need gas. They need maintenance. I still have a ton of contracts to do. Still look at all those contracts. Yes, let's get out of this tractor view. There we go. Yes, hired workers are on the horizon. On busy months, we're going to be using hired workers coming up real quick. This was a lot of work. Couple days of recording and working fields and recording and working fields. Now, I was busy some of the time, but whew, this was a heck of an episode to record. I got a lot to sift through for editing. I don't know. Maybe you don't care about that stuff. Who knows? Anyways, that's it. I'll see you in the next episode.